The presentation. Please hold all questions and comments until the end of the presentation. What will this presentation cover? Jill and Zach's decision to move in together in September, supporting research, statistical analysis, and commentary from audience members. Let's look at the facts. Jill and Zach enjoy each other's company and foresee it being intelligent to live together in the same humble abode. It is more cost-effective to share an apartment than pay for two separate apartments. Jill and Zach's leases end in September. Now, some may say, you're not married, it's not a socially normative thing to do, or what if you break up? So let's dive into number one. You're not married. You are correct. We are not married. But you do not have to be married to live with someone. Some may even say that living with someone before marriage provides you with the opportunity to assess your compatibility further. Some may also say you'll be forced into marriage stereotypes too soon, such as cooking, cleaning, etc. But how is that any different than what we do now? Instead, we can cook and clean together versus on our own. Also, this is a silly reason because we're in the 21st century. Moving on. Let's discuss social norms. Looking back at 1996, when I was a tiny 1-year-old, 2.9 million couples lived together prior to marriage. This has jumped more than 900% to 7.8 million couples living together as of 2012. Think of how that has only grown since then. 2/3 of couples married in 2012 cohabitated for at least 2 years before marriage. It is a common misconception that taking the step before marriage can lead to A, divorce, or B, no marriage. Why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? Which honestly is a gross saying. But researchers have found that the variable which affects divorce is age, not cohabitation. When that variable was removed from research, there was no statistical significance in divorce rates between those who cohabitated before they got married. Please see source at the bottom of the page. What about when we come visit? Well, because we're splitting the rent, we can get a super nice apartment, so that is exciting for you to see. Also, all the apartments we have looked at have guest suites like my current apartment. Also, why does it have to be weird? Also, I don't know, ask all the other moms what they do to not feel weird. This brings me back to social norms continued. So what will you tell your friends? I present you with two options. Option number one, our daughter is a heathen. Or option number two, our daughter lives with her boyfriend Zach in Dallas and is a successful music therapist at a children's hospital. Because there is much more to me than who I live with. Other famous and successful people that have cohabitated or currently cohabitate with their significant other. Julie Cantor, Jackie Bruns, Anna Carell, who went to Harvard, by the way, Greta Husek, Christine Elkin, my number 2 favorite cousin, Mary Bowden, Meg Ryan, and Veronica Peterson, just to name a few. All right, so now that we've broken that down, let's look at the money. Right now, Jill and Zach both pay $1,200 for rent each month individually. Other bills include about $100 each month on their own. The budget for our new apartment is between $1,500 to $1,700. Split in half, that is $750 to $850 per person per month. Think of our savings account. Also, that means more money left over to buy you better Christmas presents. Just saying. Point number 3. What if you break up? Valid. Well, that would suck. But no apartment we're looking for would be completely impossible for one person to pay for. So one of us would move out and into a new apartment. Also, why are we living life planning for the worst case when you could say, what if you don't break up and it's great? Also, if we did break up, then great. That was a much cheaper lesson learned than a divorce. Also, we're not going to break up. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty of it. What apartments are you looking at? Well, we'd really love to live in Victory Park or West Village. We like the capability to walk and to get to the park or the Katy Trail easily, as well as restaurants and other fun shops. We loved the 3700 M apartment. It was that fancy place y'all stayed at when I moved in. The Elara in West Village, Arpeggio in Victory Park, Sky House in Victory Park, and Magnolia Station in Victory Park are also frontrunners. All right, so now we have come to the conclusion of the presentation, and I have allowed you time for questions, comments, and concerns. Please heed the warnings below and look out for a phone call at the end of today so that we may discuss this adventure. Best wishes, and thank you for coming to this presentation.